Hi folks, this is Charles Boday, the nation's #1 national no BS safe mold expert, with more of your frequently asked questions about mold in your home. You can learn more at www.safemoldsolutions.com. First question today is, what should I do if I think I'm sick from mold exposure? Well folks, I'm not a doctor, so I highly recommend that you seek out a qualified medical professional. However, I can't share with you from my personal experience when I had mold in my body, and some of the anecdotal evidence that I can share from lots of my past customers. Mold is one of the least understood things that can affect the human body to Western medical science. It's far more understood in the East, in India and places like China. Mold has existed since the dawn of time. As a matter of fact, the oldest mold remediation protocol is in the Bible, in the book of Leviticus chapter 14, where the very first mold remediation protocol was outlined. That being said, if I suspected that I had mold in my body or someone in my family was affected by mold, the first place I would turn is a local naturopathic physician. That's an ND, not an MD. What's the difference? Natural doctors prescribe herbal medicines. Medical doctors prescribe pharmaceutical medicines. And natural medicines, in my experience, having been exposed to mold many, many times and having known hundreds, if not thousands of customers that had mold bothering them, is that Western medical doctors often throw antibiotics at health symptoms when they're not sure if they're caused by virus, bacteria, or fungus. If you are prescribed antibiotics and you're suffering from a fungal infection, chances are the antibiotic you're taking is made out of mold. And that can send the mold in your body into skyrocketing, racing super production. So, if I had mold in my body, what I would do is call a natural doctor. I suggest you check first with your medical doctor and then a natural doctor in your area to eliminate it. But always, first, call a safe mold professional and get your house checked out. 11. What are the treatments for people who are sick due to mold? Well, pharmaceutical companies and medical doctors have a variety of pharmaceutical antifungals. However, if you're going to consider taking any pharmaceutical drug, I highly recommend checking with a physician's standard desk reference and checking out the side effects. In this country, we call the effects of a medicine when it causes a health problem a side effect. In Great Britain, they're a little more honest. They call them side reactions. But what they really are, folks, are adverse reactions. And when I've studied the adverse reactions that have occurred in people who've taken commercial pharmaceutical antifungals, I found that they are highly liver toxic, and in many cases they can damage your heart. And there are natural herbal alternative medicines that can be prescribed by a natural doctor. That's what I would recommend. Always check with your own physician for what's best for you. And if you suspect it's in your house, call a certified safe mold professional. I'm Charles Boday, the nation's #1 no BS safe mold professional. You can learn more at www.safemoldsolutions.com, and there you can get a copy of my book, Got Mold, Now What? A Basic Guide to Understanding and Correcting Mold in Your Home.